EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. All set for the first of 5 international games this season. The Falcons and Jags underway from London. And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year, here's Travis Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Ridley was one of the game's brightest young stars in 2020. Hasn't played since early in the 2021 season. But Jacksonville made a low-cost move to bring him in and see if he can return to the game with the form he once had.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Jaguars had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but you're getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags are on the board first here this afternoon. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 19-yard line. Here's the 8th overall pick from Texas. It's Bijan Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
First down.
Here's Ritter. It's caught. Smith on the move past the 40. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Ritter off the play fake. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ritter going to change it up. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Josh Allen, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Falcons' 46-yard line.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Hey, kill.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. And they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to...
Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter back to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he will be out of bounds here. What will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Ritter completes this quickly. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their catnits. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready?
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Here we go. Field flat.
Ritter to throw it. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ritter. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Mac Hollins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are back within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line. Hey, run!
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
Lawrence going to get this to Etienne. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
A sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Hey, confused.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Robinson with another carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Ready up. Ultra. Go ultra.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Real green. Strike. Strike. Cut.
Ritter now. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Working from the gun, Ritter. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Tackled by Calais Campbell, who was an all-pro with these Jaguars. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll send Kirk in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they have a 1st down and well into field goal range also with the 16 now. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Etienne up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, Lion.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Gun.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by McManus is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
38.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25.
Broad red. Hey, cross field. Ready, ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. Brad Smith. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Hey, check mega. Check, huh?
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Check, two.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Ready.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Right, right. Check, man.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade American. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First down, here's Ritter. And that's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. They'll look to throw. This ball down the field for Pitts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot and get the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Third down and 1. Now Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Ritter on 1st and 10. And a dump off here to Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Going play action. Ritter. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Ready?
Ritter back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 3.
Red, yellow. Ultra, ultra. Ready.
Ritter. He finds Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Ritter to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, Ritter. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
5-2.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Flushed out right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Ritter to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry up.
Right.
Back to throw, Ritter. This to Pitts, and he's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11. Safe right.
Here's Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
On the double.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Go ultra.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. They start on the ground with Robinson here. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try it for some bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. The center receiver in motion to the right. Again, it's Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Strike. Ready.
Working from the gun, Ritter. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Strike.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Ritter headed right off the option. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Check, smash.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Steal. Check, steal.
On third down, Robinson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Here's Ritter. That is caught. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. They'll run with Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Now Ritter. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Jamal Agnew. And he's finally out of bounds, but he gets it to the 25. What a return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. Footing obviously an issue in the driving lane. This one for the win. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that'll keep this a one-point game. Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire. But in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose a football game. You put yourself in position, and you give yourself a chance. But it's just not meant to be.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Atlanta, they're on a nice early